Hi guys, woo! It's Beck. Welcome to Back to Basics. This is my first ever YouTube makeup tutorial. I am so excited. I've been wanting to do something like this for years. I've just been so busy. Today I'm just going to do an awesome natural day makeup, which is what I'm wearing now. Obviously there's many different variations on day makeups. This is one of them. This is the one that I wear to work every day. It will only take you about 15 minutes, but obviously the video is a lot longer than that just because I'm explaining the processes of everything. So don't be daunted thinking that this is going to take you ages. Please subscribe, guys, if you enjoy what I do. I am going to endeavour to bring you many different types of makeup videos, many different looks, and I just want to have fun. This is what I love to do, so it's going to be my new hobby. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, let's get started. This is me Sun's makeup. I always put I'm going to put my bunny ears. Okay, so some moisturise before foundation, some don't. Personally, I don't, man, because I'm a sweaty Betty. I get really sweaty skin just on my face. It annoys the hell out of me. This is kind of my natural skin. I've just got like a little bit of redness, I guess. So I have now only just started using face primers, and they're amazing because they soak into your pores, so your foundation purely sits on top. This is an incredible primer that I found. Other way around. It's called Hourglass. And it's called Hourglass Veil. It's fantastic. It gets rid of your redness in your skin as well too. So I'm basically just going to put some on. You just kind of let it soak in for a minute or two. Obviously you don't want to put your foundation on straight away. It's really weird, this stuff. It's like velvety. Can you see that on my skin? So it's going to give us a bit of a glow as well too. A natural glow. Oh wow, this is really good stuff. I'm going to put a different primer on my eyelids, so that's up to you. Primed! Okay, I'm back. Now, during the day when I go to work, really, I'm such a cheapskate. That's Rimmel's Lasting Finish foundation. This is like 17 bucks. I'm happy to use this. It's beautiful on my skin. But just for shits and giggles, because you know I'm high-end now, I'm going to use the Christian Dior. It's a bit glary there. Christian Dior Air Flash foundation. Now this is like an airbrush foundation. Some women spray it on their face, but if you do, you lose a lot of the product. If I'm paying $92 for this, I don't want to spray it everywhere, so I'm just going to spray it on my hand, and I'm going to use it for today's day makeup just because I want to see how it goes. It's apparently an amazing foundation, so I think my skin is ready to go. All right, gotta shake it. Yeah. Okay, so this is color 200. I think there's 200, 300. I'm pretty fair, so I'm just gonna spray it onto my head like that. I'm gonna dot it on my face. Now, if I'm doing a heavy eye makeup, I actually do my eye makeup first, and then I put on my foundation. But because this is kind of only a light makeup today, where's my brush? Oh. Okay, so you want kind of like a dense brush to dab this foundation into. So I'm just kind of gonna use this. So basically this is like a buffing brush. So you are literally buffing this into your skin. Don't worry about my lids yet. Looks pretty good so far. Why am I puffed? Why am I puffed putting my foundation on, I tell you? You want to buff it in, guys. Wow, that's actually pretty yummy. As I've gotten older, I have wanted my skin to look dewy, not cakey. Don't go cakey, girls. It's so 90s. Like, less is more, and I'm realizing that as I've gotten older. Of course, all I wanted to do was cover up. Now, the good thing about this foundation, you can see it's given me a pretty good coverage, but the concept with the airbrush foundation is that you build it up. So I definitely feel that I need a little bit more. Still breathed it in. So I'm going to give myself another layer upon layer, layer upon layer. Right. Now, if you don't have a brush like this, you can use a stippling brush. This is a Real Techniques stippling brush, and it's fantastic. In fact, you know what? I'm going to swap to this, because this is what I'm used to. So the concept with buffing, guys, is do it one way and then do it the other. And you want to buff it all in. Can you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I think that's pretty good for a base so far. Obviously, I'm going to conceal as well too. Ow. That's a workout for your arm, man. You can also do this technique as well too. Okay, so what I'm now going to do now is just prime my eyes. This is fantastic. This is Urban Decay's priming potion. This is the original one. It's about 30 bucks. So I'm just going to put that on my eyelids. And this is obviously just to soak up any oils. And just like your face, you really want your eyes to be like a canvas. I have just had my lashes done, so I need to be careful. On that note, I'd love to thank Natalie from Delashes in Brisbane, who is absolutely incredible. She's probably the best lady in Brisbane for lashes. I have the permanent eyelash extension, so I don't have to wear mascara. So as you can see, guys, I've kind of prepped my eye a little bit, okay? So it looks a little bit better than it did. But what I want to do now is my eyebrows. Now, I am the eyebrow Nazi. Like makeup, I kind of think the same thing about brows. You don't want your brows to be ridiculously drawn on, guys. Hey, you know what? If you do, no judgment, no judgment. But I think the more natural you can go, you can still have a really dramatic looking eye with natural brows. I try and play on my natural shape. You can see with this one falls a bit shorter. Cheap product, man. BYS. Yes, girls, we all know it when we can't afford the $40 Maya one. So what I do is I just use like a little brush like this, and I just kind of brush it on. So you're going to do like feather-like strokes here. So I'm just going to lightly brush over my brow here. And if you can see, I'm just extending it on the end. Oh, hello, birdies. Just extending it on the end there. And then I just get my little eyelash brush and I just brush them. And that, to me, is good enough. That's good enough. You can see it's just slightly darker and more neater than my other brow. Now, this is my brow. So let's see how I go. Okay, so I'm trying to get this so you can see here, guys. So usually I just follow the top shape of my brow. Okay, see how I had that little patch there that I've just filled in? Really, now I'm graduating to the top of my brow and I want to kind of brush it down like that. Okay, so can you see that? So that's not too bad. But as I said, give it a brush. And what I do is I kind of pinch the peak of it. The bit where it drops down, you just want to pinch it a little bit. You know what? I'm happy with that, man. If you want to go absolutely crazy on your brows, go for it. Okie dokie. So if you know, sometimes you, although I dare say a lot of you girls would not put primer on your eyes, yeah, and wonder why, holy crap, why is my eyeshadow not staying on? Why is it creasing? You need to put some type of primer on your eyes, guys. You've got so much oil in your eyes, you really need it kind of absorbed and flattened before you start. So I've put my Urban Decay primer on. I'm now just getting just a tiny bit of powder, and this is RCMA's translucent powder. It's awesome because it has no color, no fillers, no flavor. Okay, so just to get rid of a bit of that eye oil, I'm just dusting just a little bit of powder over my lid. Right. Sorry, the light keeps going. Why not? So once again, BYS, gotta love them, guys, because they're super cheap. They've kind of mimicked the Urban Decay palettes. This was only $19.95 and it's a matte palette. And look at all these beautiful colours here. Oh, you can see my camera there. Ooh. Look at all those beautiful colours. So for something today, I will be using, say, this caramel as my background colour, and then maybe this in my crease. You'll see what I mean. So I'm just going to dip. Okay, so here's my fluffy brush. You want something fluffy, okay? So I'm going to dip into my caramel. Oh, you can't even see. What a knob I am. See that little bit of blow off there? You just want to tap it, and I'm going to just take it slightly above my crease. I'm just going to do little circular motions here so it's nice and natural. You can see already, guys, I've just got a little bit of a colour appearing on there. Can you see that? Okay, so that's just a little bit. So see how that's just warmed up my eye a little bit? So obviously I'm going to do the same to my other eye. Once again, little circular motions, and you don't want to be right in the socket, you want to be just kind of above your socket. Now the good thing is this transition idea can be used with full lids. You can do a transition shade and then fill in your lid if you want. It actually gives it like a third dimension. But just for today, as I said, I'm just going to do a crease day makeup. So this is kind of my version of a natural day makeup. So keep blending. Blend, 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 guys. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to blend. I get my beauty blender. I've only just started getting into sponges. Hey, I was like, man, who wants to use sponges? They're full of water. They're not going to put on my makeup properly. But you know what? They're great. The concept of a sponge is the sponge fills with water. So any makeup that you're putting on it, well, it stays on top. So it doesn't actually waste your product. So I want to make sure that that's blended beautifully at the side. So you just push it in like a mofo. Oops, something just dropped then. Don't worry about it. The funny thing is I've been on holidays for 3 weeks, so I actually haven't worn a drop of makeup, so I actually feel a bit out of practice. So technically, darling, I'm not at my best. Okay, might as well just put that shit all over, eh? So this is another really, really good brand of cheap eyeshadows, guys, is Chi Chi Deluxe. Chi Chi have fantastic eyeshadows, singular and palettes. I believe this palette was about 16 bucks. So now you want to get a brush that's obviously a bit more refined. So something like that. So something like that, you know, that is kind of going to tuck really nicely in that pocket. I can hear my cat meowing. Oh, she's a naughty girl. Okay, so once again, guys, I'm going to dip into my palette here. Make sure you tap off the excess. Look, ooh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Always start in the middle, okay? So see if I can turn this way a bit. So we're going to start in the middle. We're just going to kind of, you see how that's appearing on there? Okay, so very gently. So you're kind of going over half of that terracotta colour, but this is what is, see the difference? This is what is giving you the depth in your socket. That's the thing with eye makeup, you want depth. It all started with the Egyptians. Other eye, guys, in the middle. And just like a windscreen wiper, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. So you can see how I've just tipped my head there. Oh, that's so pretty. The birds even agree with me. Okay, so kind of honestly, that's not even proper English, but I reckon that's it, guys. Hey, because I actually don't want to wear any more than that during the day. So I'm going to close up shop. Now, I'm not going to leave it like that. Oh no, I am not. I'm going to blend again. So go back with your original fluffy brush. And we now kind of want to blend these two colours together. Yes, we do. I talk really funny when I'm doing my eyes. Okay, so guys, you can do little circular motions. So a trick, guys, to tie all these colours in together is to do just a bit of shade or shadow underneath here. And believe it or not, that caramel colour that I used before is really good. Terracottas and caramel underneath the eye really brings out the colour of your eye no matter what they are. So I'm going to go into this caramel shade again, which was my transition colour. And I'm just going to, I just want to go underneath the eye there. Beautiful. So see how that's given it a bit of warmth, and it's kind of tied in the whole look together. Do it again. And then I'll show you a little trick to kind of increase some definition in your eye. Now, of course, you can do black eyeliner on your waterline if you want. I only really do that if I'm going out. I don't do it for during the day. Now, don't tell anyone. Obviously, if I'm doing a client, I don't spit on the cotton bud. So what I do now is I grab just some black shadow, and I'm just going to itsy bitsy in my corner. Just kind of smudge it out. So do you see that? See how that's kind of just a little bit of smudgy wudgy? I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, so just for the sake of it, I'll do just a little bit of blush. I only wear a little bit of blush. If my skin is bad, I don't put blush on, guys, because it just looks like crap. I am seeing the value, though, in exfoliating and everything like that. So I've got a choice of either like a highlighting colour or I'm going to kind of go this colour because it's similar to there, and I just want it to enliven my face a little bit. So yeah, just a little swishy wish. You can see that's just a little bit there. And on the other side, just a little bit. Of course, because I don't need mascara, I'm not going to put it on, but it would be at this stage that you would do mascara. There we go, that's a little bit better. You know what? Oh my god. I think I'm done. So as I said, if you want to apply a bit of lip tint, do it. Let's just do it. Let's live on the edge. Please subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll have a lot more exciting videos for you, as this is my first one, so don't judge me. But I had fun. If you had any questions, please ask me, and I guess you guys will know when I post a new video. I'm just going to try and go through the whole gamut of makeup. I'm going to do a bit of fantasy makeup as well too. So do you guys like that? Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Plug for the nails too. How awesome are chrome nails. Woo! Okay, well I think we're done. Bye guys.